What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today we're going to be doing another Rate My Squad, and this time it is going to be with this team. It is around 50k. Now, I actually bought this team for around 55k, but this was also during the first day of the Team of the Knockout Stage players. So that means these SBCs with some 83s and 84s, they're going to be obviously a little bit more expensive. So Matip usually goes for around 18, 19, even a little bit less. I got him for 32k. Begovic usually goes for 1200. I bought him for nearly 4k. So like I said, this team usually goes for around 50k. This team usually will go around for around 50k once Team of the Group stage is over. And also, once Team of the Season here, it could be possibly even cheaper than that as well. So in the team, we do have some solid players. We do have two informs. We do have that one to watch, Mbolo, who is absolutely fantastic. Now, we also do have his Schalke teammate, Bergstaller, who is usually a striker, but the person put him at center mid. Now, he's 6'2", high work rates, 5-star weak foot, 86 physical. I am actually very interested to try this guy out in the midfield. So we're pulling in a Pentas. That's what we're doing. We're pulling in a Pentas, basically. We also got Konoplyanka, who's one of my favorite players. Han, who's a beast. Conte and Sanchez, who are beasts. Matip, Zuma, Begovic, and Klein, all beasts themselves as well. Now, the only player off chem is going to be Sanchez, since he does only have 2 weak links and then 2 dead links. If you do want to put in some chem, you could just take Sanchez out and then put in Goretzka, or even the man of the match Goretzka. That thing would work even more. But the person would like Sanchez in this team, since that was in his original team. Now, for me personally, I think this team can be very, very good, especially for only being 50k. The one downside I see is Han. I personally don't think he's that good in this type of formation. He's not a player to fit in this formation, in this very narrow formation. So I don't think he would do that well. But everyone else looks like they could be very good. Kono, Mbolo, Sanchez, Bergstaller, Conte. Like literally, everyone else could be very, very solid. So before we get into a game, if you guys want me to rate your squads, be sure to send me them on the Twitter or in the YouTube comments as well. Either one works for me. Yay! Everything so much, oh my god. Alright, and we are in Division 1, but let's see our opponent. Standard BPL team. Ron Coutinho in the center forward spot. 4-4-1-1, very defensive. See if we can break that down. No! Why? Come on. Good run, Sanchez. That's a hell of a ball. That is a hell of a ball. Okay. Okay, good finish by Han. Way to be there. I don't think I've ever played a more beautiful ball than that in my life. Holy cow. Off-chem Sanchez. Off-chem Sanchez. Well done. So, Mbolo, you're kind of ruining the attack, man. Bergstaller? Okay, decent. Decent. Now, he's going to be ripping shots all day. And he's got that 5-star weak foot. He can hit him from either foot. It's a decent ball. Oh. That is a good ball and a good header and a good save. It's not a bad half, but we need to control the midfield more. Gotta control the midfield more, simple as that. I gotta tell Colin to get in behind. He has medium-high work rates. He has medium-high work rates. So he needs to be told to get in behind or else he's not going to. Han! Kono fucking Plyanka. Are you shitting me? Why? You literally went to get in his way. I see you, Han. Wrong person again! Come on! If you could just get it to the right person, like if you don't make a good enough pass, the player doesn't get it, fair enough. But you can't even pass it to the right person? Thank God, okay. I'm starting to see what the problem is in this team. The passes in the midfield are not good. There's no creative midfielder in the team. They're all super athletic, have very good work rates. It's not that they're not athletic enough, they can run everywhere, but they can't pass the ball, they can't really do a lot. Like, they can actually shoot the ball fairly well, but no technical ability, no good passing, no good vision. Alright, second game. Pretty good Gauchois team. Bergstaller really needs to up that passing. Hopefully this does the trick. Yes, Bergstaller. So, like, he's athletic enough, he's big, he has good work rates. It's great. It's seriously great for him to be in the midfield. But then when I need to pass it, it's terrible. Run, Bergstaller, do something. Damn, man. Again, no one even close. Not who I wanted to go to. Just gotta make that. Zuma, you gotta step. If you miss, we have Van Aanholt there, so it's totally fine. Unless you know, no one wants to mark, no one wants to do anything. Zuma, Van Aanholt, someone go out wide. I don't care, like... Oh, because people weren't out wide. Matip, you're positioning. God. Passing needs to be better. It needs to be better. Pen, thank you. Thank you. Okay. We need this. We need this to be back in this game. Come on. Oh, Kono did him. Love it when my players get in my way for the billionth fucking time. Clearly not a corner. I clearly hit that out, but that's okay, ref. You stay on your drugs. Oh my god, we get a little bit of luck. Should not have been a corner, should not have been a goal. We're back in this. Holy hell. Come on. I don't understand this! That doesn't make sense! Like, he's a center back. I understand that. He's stepping. He's right there. Zuma, yeah, with an 8.1. Yeah, no, my ass. Yeah, he may have gotten the most tackles, 4 out of 6, but he also missed 10 fucking thousands in fucking interceptions. So well done. Aggression, all the way fucking up. All the way up. If you're not stepping, you're not doing it right. Who the fuck? I don't know if you can hear that. If you're the type of person that does that, that revs their engine, their motorcycle, whatever it may be, you are literally the worst human being alive. Alright, third game. Another team that's Gauchois that kicks my ass. Fantastic, I love it. Please, let's just not be bad. Let's just not be bad. Honestly, that's seriously all I want. That was probably the most frustrating review I've ever done of a team. Honestly, it was just bad. It's just a bad team. The attack's not bad. Han's not bad, and Bo's not bad, Kono's not bad. They're not. Conte is sick, Sanchez is sick. Bergstaller's not horrible. I could actually live with him in the midfield. The problem is, they're all combined. You can't have that. You can't have Conte and Bergstaller and Sanchez. You cannot have that. You absolutely positively cannot have that. There's no creative players in the midfield. Best passer is 74 with Conte. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Conte is a very good defensive player. Sanchez is a very good box-to-box midfielder. And Bergstaller, he's actually not bad. High work rate, 6'2". He can out-strength a lot of people. Very good stamina. He would last a long time in the midfield. I could use him in the midfield. But you can't have all three. There's no creative players in the midfield. No passers. So if you would switch like Sanchez with Lallana, that'd be great. Because Lallana can go forward and he can shoot. That'd be fantastic. Honestly, it truly would be great. Defensively, absolutely terrible. I mean, again, it could just be this formation, but I also switched the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and it was bad. It was truly terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, like Van Aanholt and Klein, I personally don't really like left and right backs. I personally think all of them are below average. So that wasn't really anything from Klein or Van Aanholt. I'm personally not a fan of Klein. Van Aanholt's actually not terrible. He's not. I can live with him. Klein, I'm not a fan of anyway. But it's these center backs. Matip and Zuma. Like, all of the Chelsea center backs are terrible. Like, for me, it's the Juventus center backs and the Chelsea center backs I cannot live with. They are the worst. The absolute worst center backs in the game. I would take a bronze off Kem rather than Zuma. I would take a bronze off Kem rather than Matip. because they are just the stupidest players I have ever played with. Seriously. They are the absolute worst. These two center backs together are so stupid together. If they are somehow in the right position, then they're not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. But the problem is they are very rarely in the right position. Probably 10% of the time, if that, they are in the right position. So it is not even close to worth it for getting these two center backs. Begovic, I was honestly not a huge fan of him beforehand. He was a little better this time around. I mean, I would still just go with Butland. I would still just go with Butland personally. But if you like Begovic or you like, you could afford De Gea, then go for it. But pretty much all of the players in this team, I would replace, honestly. The majority, at least for the defense, I would replace everyone in the defense and the goalkeeper. I would not replace Sanchez by himself. I would not replace Burgstaller by himself. I would not replace Conte by himself. But the thing is, again, you're going to need a new team around them. If you have Burgstaller, you're going to need two other different center mids. If you have Sanchez, you're going to need two other different center mids. If you have Conte, you're going to need two other different center mids. That's just how it is. I would just never buy this team. Seriously, it's a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, whatever. If you're rating individual players, then it's around like a 6 out of 10, probably. Because I would use everyone from the midfield and on. I would use anyone in the midfield and the attack. I would use all of them. No one in the defense, though. So if you guys want me to rate your squad, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. Or send me them on Twitter. Either way works for me. But like I said, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace. No, just hit it. Why not?